Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? So imagine that you are living in rural Alabama. Okay, actually one of my great friends and her husband live in Alabama. Okay. And you're having your coffee on your porch, like you always do. And your dog comes running out, chasing the squirrels like normal, right? Your kid is on the backyard, building forts. Life is simple, like it always is. Wonderful, peaceful. And then, without a knock, without a text, without anything, the sky rains down these little tiny packets. It's not candy, it's not flyers, it's little things of this protection laced with a live virus. It's from the USDA for raccoons. But what if your dog eats one? What if your toddler picks it up and then wipes her face? This isn't like sci-fi or anything. It's actually happening right now across 6 states: Alabama, Georgia, North Carolina, Tennessee, Virginia, West Virginia. Millions of oral rabies vaccine baits are being dropped from planes and helicopters like some twisted aerial handout. And the kicker is that people say they got zero warning, no alerts, no PSA, just surprise. Welcome to Skies of Control. Today we're peeling back the layers, okay? The real story behind these drops, the echo of George Orwell's 1984, but it's in your backyard. And why this feels like a slippery slope towards something darker. All right, so stick around, because if we don't question the greater good, then who's gonna? So let's start with the facts. No spin, just what's actually happening. Okay, so the USDA Animal and Plant Health Inspection Service, or APHIS, kicked off their 2025 oral rabies vaccine program in August up north, but the big southeastern push hit on October 13th. And this runs through late this month. Okay, so we're talking 2.4 million baits total in your neck of the woods. Okay, so these are not pills or shots or anything. It's a 2-inch plastic satchel, like a mini ketchup packet, coated in fish meal paste that stinks of tuna to lure in raccoons and skunks and foxes. So what's in it? It's called Raboral. RABORALVRG. Okay? It's a weakened live rabies vaccine. And when a raccoon or a skunk or whatever bites it, it gets deployed from this blister pack, building immunity. So no needles, no capture. I mean, genius, right? It's been dropping since the late 90s, and it's worked. Rabies cases in targeted zones are down 80%. Wonderful. But why right now? Rabies is not a joke, obviously. We get our pets vaccinated for this in case they come in contact with like a rabid raccoon or whatever the case may be. Okay, it's a virus that turns their brains into mush. And they also become very aggressive towards us. It's 100% fatal once the symptoms hit, but preventable with the vaccines that we get them at the vet. Okay, it costs us $500 million a year in the U.S. for testing and treatment. In 2022, raccoons topped the charts. 100 cases in North Carolina, 65 in Georgia, 25 in Alabama. Bats, okay, lead human exposure. But wildlife, like these bandits, are the bridge to your pets and also to us. Okay? So if you've got a dog like I do, Ridley, who is a wolf hybrid, okay, the first thing he does is he picks it up, shakes it, kills it, and eats it. Okay? He's not going to say, oh, that's rabid. I'm not going to touch that. Okay? So the USDA is building this firewall, if that's what you want to call it, to keep it from spilling over into the West. Okay. So I heard about this because a community member said, hey, go check out Pinball, because he did a video on it and he's venting with a lot of rural folks and how they're feeling. And he's spot on about the pets, like our dogs, and how, the goose poop and whatever. Okay. Why not fishy mystery blobs and the kids and wanting wild and picking up junk to toss? And okay, so the USDA says it's safe, no rabies risks to humans or pets, maybe just a tummy ache for my Ridley, or if he scarfs down a bunch. But exposure, wash your hands, soap and water, and if you touch one, but call poison control if it's ingested. Low odds of drama, but why chance it, right? But here's the firestorm, okay? Notification, or lack thereof. Pinball nailed it, okay? He said, we were never told. No Amber Alert buzz, no radio spots, no flyers in the mail. Rural America gets mail, email, cell service, yet there's crickets. Right on, Pinball. Why weren't we told? I mean, I live in Florida, but still, why was no one notified? Okay, so the USDA claims that public outreach through state health department websites like Georgia's Rabies Page or Interactive APHIS tracker, local spots like Fox 5 Atlanta ran stories on October 13th. Well, guess what? Not everybody has cable anymore. It's called cut the cord. That happened like 10 years ago. What about people that are out in the sticks? Okay, spotty at best. Social media is blowing up with all this stuff, okay? People are raging right now, okay? So let's break this down. All right, so I'm going to put up a screenshot. You see this? It says, concern, the worry, USDA's line, and the gap. So let's start with pets. Dogs chowing down on fishy bait. Mild upset stomach, no rabies. Okay, and then it says, what if your unvaxxed pup gets exposed elsewhere? No tailored alerts for pet owners. Then let's go down to kids and humans. Toddler touches, licks, ER trip. Wash up, non-toxic to us. 0 cases in 30 years, but 1 sick kid equals a nightmare bill. Exactly. Wildlife impact. Messing with ecosystems. Target rabies vector only. Some fear ruining game. Long-term effects unstudied publicly. Notification, no mass warning. Local outreach. Feels like trust us in a post-Snowden world. Exactly. Can't trust anything. Joking? So this is not like some kind of a anti-vaxxer paranoia. It's about consent. You're dropping live virus packets, which are weakened for sure, without a heads up. That's not protection. That's presumption. So now connect the dots. Like I said, George Orwell, 1984. Not the book, beat for beat, but the chill. A regime that watches, manipulates, protects you into submission. Oceana's telescreens. Swap for drones, data farms. Party truth twisting. Hello, algorithmic feed. But the rabies drop, it's an aerial twist. Unseen hands reshaping your world from above. Okay. So Orwell drew from like like Stalin, like USSR, where secret police rewrote history and they were snitched. Nazi Germany with Gestapo eyes everywhere. Mao's China purging thought crimes via youth squads. Real life was 1984. Fear, control, erased dissent. Fast forward, Snowden's 2013 leaks exposed NSA scooping your calls. China's credit score. Score your life, ration freedoms. Any disinformation, deep fake make truth a coin flip. All right. Enter Agenda 2030. All right. The UN's 2030 Sustainable Development Goals. Then you have noble on paper and poverty, protect wildlife, ensure health. But critics whisper 1984 in the shadows. Global coordination eroding sovereignty. Digital tracking for sustainability morphing into surveillance. These drops align with wildlife protection, but the locals say it's top-down good that feels like the party's boot. In 1984, control's total because it's invisible. These baits, same vibe. Helicopter buzz low for your safety, no opt-out, pets at risk, acceptable losses. Truth buried in fine print, double think. We've seen it. COINTELPRO, spying on activists. Stasi files on the 3rd of East Germans. Today, AI predicts your dissent before you tweet. If unchecked, tomorrow's drops could carry trackers, not vaccines. Orwell warned this. Power corrupts when unquestioned. This, wake up. Hello. So where do we go? First, protect your bubble. Vax your pets. Okay. Teach your kids, don't pick up anything that doesn't look right. If it's not your toy, don't touch it. Go out in your yard where the dogs and kids normally play and look around. If it doesn't look right and you know it's not something that should be in your yard, put a shopping bag over your hand or a glove or whatever. Relocate it. Call local wildlife services. Okay. Demand bigger. Demand better. Hit your Congress representatives, national and state. Say, hey, I know this is great on rabies control and all, but why no alerts for rural drops? Mandate PSAs, texts, flyers, right? Something. I mean, Pinball's video got thousands fired up already. It fired my ass up, and I'm thankful. But this isn't about fear-mongering. It's about vigilance. Okay? Flip the script. Question, resist, reclaim. Your backyard, your rules. Thanks for watching, everyone. Drop a like if this hit home. Subscribe for more unfiltered dives. What's your take on all this crap? All right? Stay free. Stay aware. Fearless. Definitely fearless. You can be fearless all you want, but always fearless. And God bless. Ciao.